I went to a networking event in London recently. There were 400 people there. And you can imagine a great buzz in the room as people worked around the room, met new people, introduced themselves, tried to strike up relationships, and maybe a bit of rapport that might lead to some business or some referrals, whatever it may have been. One person out of that 400 treated the event completely differently to the rest. He came up at the beginning, and he came up to myself and someone else and just gave us his business card and walked off. After a while, he figured that's probably an inefficient way of networking. I mean, what good is it to walk around the room, keep giving people your business card? After a while, you're going to be hitting the same people again. So instead, he moved himself and stood by the door as people came in. And as people walked in, they were immediately handed one of his business cards. How effective do you think that was? How many of those business cards were kept? How many people do you think contacted him? How popular do you think he was at the event? I went to a seminar a couple of weeks later, and when I got into the room, people were sat down waiting for the seminar to begin. So I found someone I didn't know, went and joined them, and struck up a conversation. While we were chatting, someone else came towards us with a big smile on her face. So I turned around, gave a smile back, and she turned back and gave me her business card. And she gave the business card to the person next to me as well, and the people around the hall, they moved on to the next table. How enthusiastic do you think I was about following up, about finding out more about her? Of all the business cards I got at that event, which was the one do you think I left on the table? Remember, you're not in business to keep your printer in business. And apologies to you if you're a printer listening to that. But your business card is something to use to cement a relationship, to give people the information that they want to get back to you and continue a conversation you've started. You don't go to networking events to plaster adverts all over the place, and that's the only way these people are using their business cards. And like a lot of advertising, a lot of people will have just turned the page, or in this case, left the business card behind.